Hello guys, in this video we'll see how to get started with the basic sensing blocks in Scratch. So before we start, we can go on to choose the sprites for today, which could be some sort of animals. So we can choose a hare, and I'm gonna go to backdrops and choose a relevant one, which could be a forest. So yes, we are done for the sprites, and now we're going to see the basic blocks which are being used in sensing. We can get started with the touching mouse pointer block. So I'm going to show you a few examples on how this block works. So we'll go on to take when green flag is clicked, and I'm going to take a condition block, which is if then, and put the block inside. And to see the continuous action, I'm going to take the forever loop. So when the sprite is being touched by the mouse pointer, we can see some action is happening, which could be change size by 10 block. So I'm going to click here, and whenever I touch, the hair size is being increased by 10. But this is really huge, so I'm going to stop it here, and I'm going to resize it to the original size. And to see the obvious sizes, I'm going to go to control again, take a weight block, and I'm going to take one more block, which is change size by 10, and this time I'm going to reduce the size set to -5. And now we'll see if this works. So it just keeps increasing gradually, and this is how it works. Now I'm going to go to the mouse pointer here and click on the drop down and choose edge. Now we'll see what's happening. So if I click, nothing happens, and if I move the sprite to the corner, and if you see now, the size is again being increased. So this is the touching edge sensing part and touching mouse pointer sensing part for the sprite. So this is how it works. Now I'm going to resize it to the original position by making it to 100, and this is the first touching sensing block for you. Now we are going to see the second block, which is the touching color block. For this, I'm going to go here and add one more sprite for today for sensing the next color. So I'm going to add a fox. So I'm going to come to hair here, and I'm going to take the similar set of blocks, which is when the green flag is clicked, and again it's a condition, so I'm going to put it inside the condition, and I'm going to take the color block here and put it inside, and we'll put this inside a forever block. Now here the touching color block is how we'll see how to change the color. So if you click on the color box here, you would see a palette. If you click here, it will highlight the area, and I'm going to sense if it is touching the color of the fox. So I'm going to select this, and if you see, the color is changed. So what happens if the hair is touching the fox? Now we're going to see it. I'm going to go here and add a next costume block to check if it works. So I'm going to click on the green flag, nothing happens, and if it touches, it works, but it's with a little bit of glitch. So I'm going to go to control and add a weight block, maybe like 0.2 seconds or something, and we'll see if this works. So I'm going to place it again here, and if you see, it's working, and if I move, it is not working because it is not actually touching the color of the fox. So this is the second sensing part in terms of color. Now we're going to take the third block, which is again a color block, but this works in a different way. So I'm going to remove this and add it here. Now initially we were only checking if the hair is being touched by the color of the fox. Now we can do different things. So if we can check now if the color of the hair is being touched by the color of the fox. So I'm going to touch the first green color and pick the color to be hair, so which is white, and I'm going to go to the second color and go in here to pick the color from the fox. So it just senses whether this white is being touched by the brown of the fox. We'll see if this works. So the output is pretty much going to be the same. I'm going to click here and let me see how this works. Yes, it senses and it is able to make the next costume. So I'm going to stop here at this point in time, and we have the next sensing block, which is distance to mouse pointer. So this is going to give the value, the distance between the mouse pointer and the hair. So I'm going to go to again events and show you how this works. So we take a when green flag is clicked. And I'm going to go to looks and take a say block for you and put this distance to the mouse pointer here and add it here to see the continuous value. I'm going to put it inside a forever block, so we'll see if this works. So I'm going to click on the green flag and see whether it's getting the value. So if I move away, the value is high, and if I come closer, the value keeps decreasing. So this is another block which calculates the distance to the mouse pointer. And after we have a ask block, which is it asks our name. So maybe we can give the name, which is here, and this block is going to take the answer of the particular block. So these are the basic sensing blocks, which are the first few blocks, and you can always add on your thoughts to it. So we can see the next few blocks in the coming video, and see you guys. Bye bye.